Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you are all doing good. Children, welcome to the today's session. In this session, you are going to learn a new subject. It is known as economics. Okay, children? Yes. Let me move to the definition of economics. Mean what? Economics, the word economics means what? Economics is a social science concerned with the production, distribution and consumption of goods and services. Economics can generally be broken down into two types. One is macroeconomics, another one is microeconomics. Macroeconomic, which is concentrates on the behavior of the aggregate means here total economics, and microeconomic which focuses on the individual. Okay, for example, firm, a single business, a single consumers, etc. Okay, children. Next, see here we are moving to, after knowing the definition of economics, the new lesson of unit 1 in the subject economics. Okay, the heading of the unit 1 is money, savings and investment. Money means what? The means of paying for something or buying something by using coins or currency notes is called as money. And savings means what? An amount of time, money, etc. We can say as a saving of time, saving of money, etc. So that you do not have to use or spend at present. Okay, for that is called as saving. It may say as in the example, see here, the sale price represents a saving of 25% on the usual price. Is a example for saving. And you can take another example, all our savings are in the banks. Okay, that is called as saving, children, here. And listen, children, investment means what? The word investment here, investment means what? Investment means the act of putting money in a bank, business, property, etc. Okay, so it is called as what? Investment. Investment had an alternative word. It is known as speculation. Okay, children, the amount of money that you put in a bank is called as investment. It is known as investment, children. See, after seeing the definition about the heading of this lesson, money, saving and investment, we are moving to a great proverb which is delivered by our respectable, honorable, former late President APJ Abdul Kalam. You know this personality, children? Yes, of course, everybody knows his kindness and his love upon especially the youngsters who are belong to as students. Okay, see here, learning gives creativity. Creativity means what? As thinking newly, innovating. Okay, innovations as given by through the utilizing of creativity. Creativity leads to thinking, the innovations, the new ideas create what? Think about vast, enlarge, more. And thinking provides what? That the thinking provides knowledge to gain more. Okay, and through by that knowledge you are learning more that make you a great. As behalf of this proverb, you are going to gain a more knowledge about in today's session. Okay, as by learning of what? The economics subject. Okay, children, let's move to the main concept of this lesson. See here, under this lesson unit 1, you're going to learn about the evaluation of money and the value, nature, function and importance of money. And next you are going to study about savings and investments. And the last you are going to know about the black money means what. Okay, children? Yes, let's move to learn elaborately about this all. See here, we are going to start our class through by the introduction. Money is a fascinating subject and full curiosities. Okay, fascinating means what? Interesting. It give the meaning interesting. And curiosities, it means what? The desire to learn. Desire means what? You like to learn or know about anything. Inquisitiveness and a curious, a rare or novel thing, a strange curious. These are the meaning. Okay, under this subject you are going to learn about money. It means what? Very interesting subject and full of curiosities. And you are going to learn about history of money, how it is formed, how its origin is started, and how various forms are used, what are the methods are used in using of money at different times. Okay, from the starting of early time itself. And modern form, now at present, the modern era, what we are all living, what we are all passing the days at present, that is called as modern era. So there, what the money we are using, that is called as modern form of money. For example, banking system, how our day-to-day transaction is moving through by banking, that is called as banking system. And money, it acts as a fundamental discovery. It is discovered by whom? By a human being. And this money is utilized as the day-to-day transaction. Day-to-day transaction means what? Every day our needs were satisfied through by using of what? Through by using of money as a tool, etc. And last, valuing goods and services, it too also taken from a way of money. Okay, through by the money the goods and services are valued. Okay children, let me move to what? The main concept of this lesson. Before of starting this lesson, I am going to give a definition about money, which is given by a great economist, is known as Robertson. See, here he delivered a definition. Money is anything which is widely accepted in payment for goods or in discharge of other business obligation. Okay, see, the definition is giving you very clear idea about what money is. Anything money is, through by the money whatever may be you can purchase, as purchasing of the goods and services. Instead of that, you are paying what? You are paying money. Okay, or in discharge of the other, rather than the paying, the money is using as the instrument of exchange instrument. You can use the money for the business obligation. Obligation means what? The state of having to do something. Something means what here? The business. Your idea is going to do a business obligation, business matter, etc. So it is called as obligation, the state of having to do something because it is a law or duty, or because you have promised through by the money. This is the meaning of money. Okay, here the meaning of money is given as a definition by whom? By a great economist, Robertson. Okay children, take the note of this children. There may be a question in 2 marks for you. Define money means you have to give a answer. Okay, once again I am reading the definition. Money is anything which is widely accepted in payment for goods or in discharge of other business obligations. The same words should have to presented in your test paper 2 also, because it is belong to definition. Okay, yes. Next, see, evolution of money. Here, evolution, how the money is developed, grown up of their stages. It is called as evolution. See, evolution, I am going to give a small definition regarding this. Evolution means here the development of money over many years from simple year form to more advanced ones is called as evolution. Or otherwise you can say evolution means the gradual process of change and development of money is called as evolution of money. Okay, see here now, Roman word, in a Roman language, Roman word moneta Juno, it means what? It means a goddess who is belong to, how that we are saying in Tamil culture, Lakshmi is denoted for money. Okay, like us, the same way in Roman Roman country, the Moneto Juno is taken for, is no given respected for money. So for that, Juno, that is Moneta Juno, is referred as a goddess, as no a goddess as in a Roman country. Indian rupee is derived from Sanskrit word. In India, we are saying as a name of rupee. The word Indian rupee is derived from in Sanskrit word. It is called as rupaya. Okay, it means in a Hindi word, that means in Sanskrit also rupya. Rupya means rupa. Rupya, you can pronounce anything as rupya means silver coin, which means a coin made by using of what? Silver ore. At present we are using what type of currencies notes, that is no notes, currency called as currency notes, and coins to 1 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin. Okay, these are all the examples taken as our Indian coins as a money, what are all we are using at present era. But during the earliest and the primitive stage means a very early stage, very starting stage, the method is used of money is absent there. What type is used that there during the earliest period? The barter system. Okay, barter system means what? It is very simply said, barter system means good exchange for another good is called as barter system. Still more elaborate means a barter system is an old method of exchange. This system has, see, this system, this barter system, this system has been used for centuries, and long before money was invented, people exchanged services and goods for other services, and goods in return is called as what? Barter system. Okay, children. Next, we are going to move about the elaborate of barter system. Under your text, under this concept, see here, barter system is followed in which period? In the primitive stage, in very early period, in the origin, in the starting of the period of human being, how he want to live a lifestyle. Okay, at that period on itself, the barter system is followed by our ancestors. It is an old method of exchange. It is nearly used for centuries, and long before money was not invented, during that period this barter system is followed. People exchanged services and goods, as bartering doesn't involve in money. One thing you have to take a note of, children, under the barter system, the money is not play any important role. Absent of money, without money is here, the action is going on. So gone on during the early period. It is called as barter system. Okay, yes. For example, a person, his name is Balu, means who is producing what? Who produced vegetables in his farm. And another one person B, his name was Kumar, who produced slippers. Instead of that, here the two persons were exchange the goods for another good is called as barter system. Okay, children. Yes. Next we going to move a new slide. See, this slide is taking to you all at the period of ancient times. See here, a colorful picture which is depict about a situation of in a market. Okay, in a market where a lot of buyers and sellers meet together. Here see, the buyers are there who are standing near to the sitting persons. They are known as sellers. Here money is not taken a part under this scene. Money is not playing an important role. Instead of that, the barter system is following here. See, the seller of vegetables, he exchanged the goods to the persons by, see, the small boy is carrying a part of another one set of the goods which is he is going to exchange from this seller, and instead of that she is getting this product, and after that instead of that she is giving a product to this person. So like this, the same way here, the potter who is selling his goods, instead of getting a good which is given by this person who is standing here. So goods were exchanged for another good is called as barter system. Here see here, children, everybody are undertaken the system of barter system in this market. Okay, children? Yes. But nowadays the system of barter system is not following because it happened a lot of problems, lot of demerits. Let me see in a forthcoming of slides. Okay, deficiencies of barter system. See here, deficiencies. What are all the demerits? What are all the problems in the barter system? One is lack of double coincidence of wants. Another one is common measure of value, indivisibility of commodities, difficulties of storing wealth. Okay, children? Yes. Next, you're going to see about lack of double coincidence of wants. That means you are going to know about the coincidence of wants. Means what? The coincidence of wants is an economic phenomenon, and the coincidence of want means an economic importance where two parties each hold an item the other wants, so they exchange these items directly without using any money. It means monetary medium, money as a medium of exchange without using. This type of exchange is the foundation of a that is means a foundation for a what? Bartering system. Here a lot of problems, lack of double coincidence. So one person is want to get a person from that is person A, but person B, he no need to get a the person B no need to get a goods from another one person who is known as person B. So it is called as what? There may be a problem. For example, already we have seen in a previous slide about the two persons who are all exchange their goods. For example, Balu and Kumar. Balu who produced a vegetable in his farm, and Kumar who produced slippers in his unit. They were decided to change under a barter system, but here Balu is not ready to take a slipper from the seller of Kumar. At the time the problem is created. So that the method is known as the double coincidence of wants. Okay, children? Next we are going to see about common measure of value. It means what? Common measure of value. Here that valuing the measure, the measurement is also not taken very promptly under the barter system. For example, instead of taking vegetables, another one person who is selling a goat, he can't able to exchange the goat as it is equivalent value of the weight of vegetables. Okay, it may be as totally differ in their money value. So here the common problem of measure of value is also differentiated. So it is also one of a deficiency in barter system. And indivisibility of commodities. What the meaning of indivisibility of commodities? Not divisible, not dividable, not separable into parts, incapable of being divided is known as indivisibility of commodities. According to the level of things which are all given by the opposite party, so as per here the another one party can't able to give the goods. Okay, children? For example, as a unit of 1 egg, it is not given what? It is not given a liter of milk. So it is called as indivisibility of commodities. And difficulties of storing wealth. Individuals tend to store a part of their wealth or earning as saving to be used for future needs or as an investment. However, it is very difficult to store many types of commodities. So it is very difficult to store the wealth, like as what the commodities such as perishable commodities, perishable goods. Perishable means what it which the goods having very short period is called as perishable goods, such as grains, milk, meat, etc. Could not be stored to exchange goods in future. These are all the deficiencies, these are all the problems which are all undertaken by what? Undertaken by the deficiencies in barter system. Okay, children. Next we are going to move major stages of evolution of money. What are all the stages the money has developed, like till from the past early period to at present the modern period. The first one is money. As in the early period it is known as commodity money and metallic money, and later it take a form of paper money, and afterwards it take a shape of credit money, and next near money, and recent form of money till now what we are all enjoying the money as an instrument. Okay, regarding this we are going to learn very briefly here. Okay, children, see here, commodity money. Commodity money means what? Commodity money is a money whose value comes from a commodity of which it is made. This is in contrast to representative money, which has little or no intrinsic value but represents something of value, and fiat money, which has value only because it has been established as money by the government regulation. It is called as what? Commodity money. See here, in the earliest period, in the beginning of the period, and any commodity that was generally demanded, that means chosen by common consent, used as money by the common people, it is used as money. Who, what the commodity he is demanded more. Okay, for example, see here, the commodity money were most overly used as like this commodities, these goods such as furs, FURS, furs. Furs means what? The short, fine, soft hair of certain rare animals is called as fur. For example, you can say a long, lean, muscular cat with sleek fur and skins. Rice, wheat, utensils. Utensils, you know what are all the vessels that we are all using in our home, isn't it? Especially in a kitchen is called as utensils. And the weapons, okay, which are all the weapons as a sharp weapons which are all used during a hunting period, it is called as weapons. So these were all used by our early men as what? As a good of exchange instead of money. Which period? In the period where the commodity used as medium of exchange. So this is called as commodity money, which is practiced in a period of early period. Okay, children, let's move to metallic money. Progresses of human civilization. Everybody knows human civilization as in a development of, as a gradual growth of a human, where he has started his life under the civilization modern era. From early to modern era, commodity money exchanged as the commodity money very slowly turn a shape of as a metallic money. Here the man who is using commodity money, who is using the goods as his exchange of exchange instrument as money instrument, he is very slowly started to use metallic money. Okay, yes, see here, metallic money means what? Here a definition for that. It refers to about metallic money, children, take care of that, listen carefully. It refers to that money which is in the form of paper currency notes issued by the government of the country. It refers to money which is made of metals like, rather than the paper, with the metallic money means which is made by the metals like gold, silver, copper, etc. Okay, yes, it is called as metallic money. See the example: gold, silver, copper coins, which were all followed in our ancient India too by our native rulers, easily handled, and the quantity can be easily ascertained. Okay children, ascertained means we can be definitely find out something out is called as ascertained, and the major portion of recorded were given as through by a history. That means the metallic money which are all used by whom? Our in past Indian rulers who are all ruled our nation with a successful manner. Okay children, let's see here. History of metallic money. The precious metals such as gold, silver, etc. are called as precious metals, were used as a name of metallic money. This metallic money is used as for the medium of exchange for getting of the goods and services. Instead of that, here the metallic money is used as a medium of exchange and convenient in making payment. Even though this metallic money very comfortable to forward to be make a payment as getting of the goods and services back. See here, there is a story about King Midas. It means Midas of Lydia. A history of metallic money is given by a story which is belong to Midas. Okay, here Lydia means what? Lydia is a country. It is a place where in a country of Turkey. Okay children, yes. Let me see a small note about, a small story about Midas. Midas, I am going to tell a story about this person children. Midas in Greek and Roman legend, a king of Phrygia, known for his foolishness and greed, for his kind treatment of silliness. Midas was rewarded by Dionysus. That means Dionysus, a person, Dionysus, a god, with a wish. The king wished that all he touched might turn to be gold. See here what the wish of the king is here. What are all the things he is going to touching? No, that the things are all turned to gold. He asked to the god to be blessed with the what his wishing. Okay, so but when he touched his food, it became gold, and he nearly starved. Yes, that means starved to death, taken to death without food. He can't able to survive his life. So as a result, he realized his error. Okay, too much of greedy make a man what? Make a man to zero of life without any profit of life. Okay children, so this is a kind of that that metallic money which is used in the period of during the period of King Midas. Okay, see here, metal coin in the 8th century BC was used by King Midas. See, King Midas of Lydia innovated metal coins in the 8th century BC, before Common Era, by the ancient historian. This is given by the ancient historian Herodotus. But gold coins were in use in India many centuries than in Lydia. But before of that, many century on itself before, in India, in our country, the gold coins were all started to used. Okay, see here, the earliest issuer of coin in the world are the ancient Indians. Take the note of this children, because Midas is here given the note about he utilized the metal coins only in 8th century, but here the Indian, we are all started to use the minted coins, sealed coins, okay, which is in the century of 6th century BC. So for the ancient along, the earliest issuers of the coin in the world are belong to whom? Which country? The Indians, along with the Chinese and the Indians from the Middle East. The first time Indian coins were were minted in which year, in which century? The 6th century BC, before Common Era. By whom? By a great ruler, Mahajanpadas, known as, he is also known as Mahajanpadas. See here, Mahajanpadas. Okay, children? Yes. As following to this, he also known as Puranas, Karshapanas or Panas. Okay, see here about the Mauryans. The Mauryans came up with the punch marked coins, which is holed in, okay, holed coins, where punched means it upon a hole on a coin is called as punched coins. That means punched coins, minting of silver coin, gold, copper or lead coins. And Indo-Greek Kushan Kings also introduced what type? The Kushan Kings. They too also introduced what? The coins, which gives the customs of engraving portraits on the coins. Turkish sultans of Delhi too also introduced the coins, okay, metallic coins, especially in that coin the Islamic calligraphy, the letters were, okay, structure on the coin. So here the Turkish Sultan of Delhi has replaced the royal design of the Indian kings with the Islamic calligraphy. In which century? In a century of 12th century AD. The currency was made up of gold and silver and copper, known as, it is called as what? Tanka. Tanka, Tanka. It is also known as Jittals. Okay, children, Jittals. And this during the period the Mughal Empire 1526 AD. These coins were known as Tanka and Jittals. Okay, lower valued coins are called as Jittal coins. And copper, a higher value like as a gold and copper coins are known as Tanka coins. Okay, see here another great emperor, Shah Suri. We are going to know about him. The Mughal Empire from the AD 1526 consolidate the monetary system. He introduced a monetary system for the entire empire. In the era evolution of rupee occurred with Shah Suri, defeated Humayunm and issued a coin. That new coin is called a silver coin. It is nearly weighted of 178 grams of coins. It is known as rupiah. Okay, in a Sanskrit language and Hindi, Urdu language also. And this rupiah, this nearly 178 gram coin was divided into 40 copper pieces or paisa, and during the Mughal period silver coins remained in use. That you have to take the note of, children. The same way, during the period of the British East India Company, that is 1600, who came to the rule, especially the Britishers in India came to the rule, the Mughal currency remained popular. But in the century of, that is no, in 6th century, 17th AD, Farooq Shiar, the Mughal Empire, gave permission to the Britishers for what? To coin the Mughal money at the Bombay Mint. Bombay means what? Mint what? Bombay Mint means it is a unit, producing unit of coins. Okay, the Britishers given a permission to be turn the coin as in a using of gold. The gold coins were termed as, one thing is, see here, divided into the 40 copper pieces, okay, which is nearly 178 of grams of rupiah is equal to 40 copper pieces. Mughal currency popularly took place in 1717 AD, and Farooq Shiar, the Mughal Empire, he is a main cause for who gave the permission to the Britishers for what? To permit it to coin the Mughal money in a mint. And see, under his order, the Britishers were followed the order of Farooq Shiar by what? By minting the gold coin as a name of Karalina, the silver coin as a name of Angelina, the copper coins as a name of Kupanun, and using of tin they have produced what? Tiny. Okay, so these are all the metal monies which are all took place in a history of metallic money in a period of ancient India and outer India too. See here, evolution of money we can still more elaborately known through by this slide. how in a early stage the developing a slow gradual development of money, it took place as in a first stage as a commodity money, and this too also the goods were exchanged for goods, and later it turned to be as a gold, and afterwards metallic money. This too also commodity. The gold bar is also come under the category of commodity money, and coins, and later paper currencies, and after at last now what we are all following now, this is what as just as a recent form of money equal to paper currency. But now the present era fully dependent toward the recent form of money transaction such as ATM, bank, online cash transaction, and mobile banking. See here, ATM means what? Automatic teller machine, through by we are getting a money within a few seconds. Okay, you can see this ATM card utilization through by your parents, isn't no children? Yes. Next, see here, through the bank. Okay, the transaction is commenced and hold through over the universe, and online transaction too also nowadays is very popular, and mobile banking still now at present new modern era were adapted the recent form of money transaction. Okay children, I hope what are all the slides that you have seen, and under that you have learned a lot of topics regarding the what history of money, especially metallic money, currency money, the major stages of money, and the evaluation of money, and afterwards barter system. Okay, so lot of things that you have learned from this session. Okay, do your work, homework especially regularly children, without fail. Okay, all the best children. Take care. Bye.